A good Erev Shabbos to everyone. Hope you are doing well. As we follow the news from Eretz Yisrael with concern, I'd like to share a few thoughts, and they involve don'ts and do's, things that we should be mindful not to do, and things that we perhaps should be doing. Number one, although we are following it and we watch the news and we perhaps read or watch clips over the internet, don't do it too much. In other words, don't let it get out of control where you sit hours upon hours watching. It's not conducive. Yes, we need to know what's happening and we have to go ahead and channel those emotions appropriately. But to get addicted, that's perhaps not helpful. So that's suggestion number one. A good thing is that over the next 4 days, 3 of them, we can't follow the news. And perhaps we could do some things that are positive instead of sitting by a screen for hours upon hours. Number 2, it is natural to feel agitated. This is not a good situation. Unfortunately, a loss of life, a child, Nebuch, in Sderot, many people were killed, injuries, concern, spending a Shabbos in a bomb shelter, shuls that were burnt, a reminder and images of Kristallnacht. This is not good to see this in Eretz Yisrael. So there's a lot of energy, and it's sometimes not positive. Let's be sure not to channel it in the wrong direction, right? As we interact with one another, sometimes those emotions will come out not in the best way. Let's be mindful of it. Those are the don'ts, but there are things that we could do. Number 1, there should be optimism. All right, we are a nation of faith. We believe that there is a higher being. We believe that he gifted those who are in Eretz Yisrael with wisdom. And God willing, they should be assisted and be inspired to figure out a way of dealing with this situation. Right? You hear some news that the police is working with the Shabak, which means that there's intelligence that's being used to go ahead and figure out how to put an end, at least to the uprising that's occurring among the Arab population in Eretz Yisrael. May the Almighty guide them. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu has a good track record when it comes to the situation in Eretz Yisrael. It's a land of nisim, of miracles, and we could look forward to more. So let's be optimistic. Also, as Torah Jews, we know that to be protected, there are spiritual tools that were given to us, right? It's prayer, it is Tehillim, it's the study of Torah. We have a wonderful opportunity over the next few days to sit down with the Tehillim or sit down with a Chumash or a Mishnah and study something and have in mind that these words of Torah studied by Jewish people for the sake of protecting Eretz Yisrael have an impact. And that's something we could do. It's positive, and tradition teaches us. It is extremely useful. That's what we could be doing, good deeds, right? Focusing on speaking positive about others, feeling love towards our fellow Jew, being extremely careful not to speak any Lashon Hara about our fellow. These are good things we could be doing to address this serious challenge. And also, as we enter on Sunday night into Shavuot, it's the holiday of our identity. Torah was given to us. And we have to remember that we must be very, very proud of who we are. The whole situation in Israel, right? The fact that the military is not just going to bomb building upon building in Gaza because they're understanding there that there are people there that we do not want to kill. We have values. We have values. Our enemies do not. We all understand that. The world perhaps doesn't, but we do. And we have to be very, very proud of it. That this is what makes a Jew. Right? We have sensitivity. We understand that B'Tselem Elokim, that every single human being was created in the image of God. These are values that we should be proud of, and we should realize that they indeed have an impact on the world. Perhaps we are waiting for the day that the world will recognize what we have to offer, but for the time being, be proud of the fact that Baruch Hashem, I am Jewish. Be proud of the fact that we have a tradition that teaches us how to live and how to treat others. and recognize and see the difference. Because when we see our enemies that are lacking it, we see the essence of evil. So those are a few suggestions. Let's keep up the good work. Daven HaKadosh Baruch Hu that we should see a Yeshua. We've been going through a very difficult period of time, and we have to look towards heaven and do our part. For the time being, let's keep our spirits to the best of our ability high. Wishing everyone a Shabbat Shalom and a Chag Sameach and all the best. Bye-bye.